But so a lot of people want to know, like, how did I get such a good relationship with, like, the Latino community, right? And it all started for me, like, because in Detroit, my neighborhood is known as 7 Mile BK. And the BK stands for Black Killers. It's not that, a gang where, like, but we beefing with other gangs over colors or streets and stuff like that. Black killers mean black people that will kill your ass. It's not that we kill black people. We black motherfuckers that'll kill your ass, right? So we had a lot of beef in Detroit with other gangs and neighborhoods, but it was based on like drug wars and territorial wars and stuff like that. It wasn't based on like colors and streets. But it was territory, but not so much like the name of your street. It was like, but the crews are named after streets. So anyway, I ended up getting into a shootout with the police, and I'm going to jail. So while in jail, I had met a guy named Roy Mendoza, and he was in a gang from Southwest Detroit known as the Cash Flow Posse. They used to be like, this used to be their gang sign, Cash Flow Posse. And me and Roy had bonded because he noticed, like, in the jail, in the county jail, a lot of people wasn't messing with me because I had like a lot of drama with different neighborhoods. So when you go to jail, every neighborhood in the jail. So a lot of people was like, yeah, that's dog right there, and they wasn't really fucking with me. But I never really had beef with people from Southwest Detroit. So the Latinos, they are predominantly in Southwest Detroit. So when I ended up in jail, I ran into a guy, his name was Roy Mendoza, and we bonded. And then he started telling me all about the gangs and the cartels and the stuff that's in Southwest Detroit. And he told me that his sister was, even though he was a Cash Flow Posse, he told me that his sister was like a real boss in something called the Latin Counts in Southwest Detroit. I think he said they called it like Lady Count or something like that. I never met her, but he was telling me about his sister. So me and Roy got cool. Then I started getting cool with all of the Cash Flow Posse in the county. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first connection with the Latino gangs while I was in jail. So I ended up going to prison. So when I got to prison, it was a lot of people from Detroit and the different gangs and things in the black community in Detroit in prison. So by me having like a lot of drama with different people, they didn't really mess with me. So I was like kind of on my own, and so but the Latinos was messing with me. So I ended up hanging around they was the Latin disciples. It was a guy, his name was Paul Pena, and he was from Saginaw. So me and Paul Pena bonded and was hanging real tough in prison. And I was hanging around the Latin disciples. And then they had like a whole little crew, and it was and they was called like, it was like BOS, Brothers of the Struggle. So it was like, so you had some Spanish Cobras. So it was like, so I got cool with some Spanish Cobra, a guy named Chemo and his little circle. They was from Flint. And then it was then I did get cool with like some gangster disciples too. And then I met a little dude, a Latino named Isidro Gaza. From they call him C-Man. He was a Latin Count. Me and him bonded. Even though the Latin Counts was beefing heavy with the other gangs that embraced me, but me and C-Man bonded, so I was cool with them too, the Latin counts. And let me see, it was so many different gangs, and there was like all the Latino gangs embraced me, even the ones that was rival with the other gangs, all of them embraced me. So it was like I had a lot of love in prison with the Latinos, no matter what gang they was in, you know. And we bonded, and then, you know, we in prison, then they showed me like, because they was moving that bag in there, you know what I'm saying? So we in there slanging weed, you know what I'm saying? We in there doing all kind of shit, you know. They had that prison shit on lock, you know what I mean? And that was basically like my bond with the Latinos. Started from in jail and then in prison, and then I came home, and because I was already selling dope before I went to jail and went to prison. And so we had a plug with the Colombia, because back then the dope was more coming from Colombia and not really Mexico back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? So we had that little Latino connect already. And then, so I got out, and, you know, I've always had a bond and connect with the Latinos because I felt like they showed me love when nobody else showed me love. When nobody was fucking with me, they fucked with me. And anybody that got love for me or down with me, I don't betray that. I don't betray that. And the fact that every Latino gang in there embraced me and fuck with me, that's why I fuck with everybody. I don't care what gang you in, what set you claim, or nothing. I fuck with you because y'all fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get involved in what y'all got going on with other people, because beef is beef, you know. But if I could squash it or whatever, I'll squash it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I understand the politics of the streets, you know what I'm saying? But that right there is basically the foundation of where all my love for the Latinos come from, because they embraced me when nobody else was fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? And then not even that, but like even like the history of black people in America. When we were in slavery and trying to get free, you know, Mexico was an avenue for the slaves to get free. If you could make it to Mexico, you was out of slavery here in America. So that's another thing why I embrace the Latino community, because they have always been for our people. It's just that our people be acting so much of a fool now and be so disrespectful that they don't fuck with them now. And, you know, and it probably go both ways, but, you know, they fuck with me and I fuck with them back, you know what I'm saying, real strong, you know. So, peace.
What you know about standing with your back against the wall, going toe to toe with the world, blow for blow, giving it your all. So high you feel numb, so blind you feel dumb. It's like you underwater trying to breathe. Can't think cause your brain don't freeze. You stuck, high as fuck, looking up at these nosy motherfuckers like what? Bitch, what? When it's over, it's over. Fuck holding on to lost love for nothing. If you gon' leave me, then leave. Bitch, don't let me down easy. Don't cuss me out just to come back and take back all the things you said. If you want your stuff back, you can have that. Burn all your bridges, make it so you can't come back. Fuck forgiveness, bitch, this is it. I tried, but you kept coming at me like I was someone you hated. Like the love we had was fake. I'm the same one you told all your secrets and was hugging, kissing and fucking. But it's cool, a sad song, but that shit won't last long. Gon' walk away like I'm somebody you hate. Show me that this love was fake. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it was. I get to thinking about shit, now I'm nauseous. Took plenty of losses, but that's the price we pay to be bosses. Love is dangerous when you on the run. You end up in the mud, you end up in the cold. That shit end up in your blood. Money didn't change shit, it got worse. Friends turned to enemies, bitches became curses. The love became faker, the money just made them haters. I'm built for this shit, that's a fact. I jumped in the mud and went and got me a bag. Now I'm racked up, stacked up. So if you gon' leave me, then leave me all the way. If you mad, let that anger turn into hate. When you left, I was hurting. The fake love had me thinking you was perfect. But nah, you ain't even worth it.
You ain't worth it.
What you know about standing with your back against the wall, going toe to toe with the world, blow for blow, giving it your all. So high you feel numb, so blind you feel dumb. It's like you underwater trying to breathe. Can't think cause your brain don't freeze. You stuck, high as fuck, looking up at these nosy motherfuckers like what? Bitch, what? Get to thinking about shit, now I'm nauseous. Took plenty of losses, but that's the price we pay to be bosses. Love is dangerous when you on the run. You end up in the mud, you end up in the cold. That shit end up in your blood. Money didn't change shit. I'm the same one you told all your secrets and was hugging, kissing and fucking. What you know about standing with your back against the wall, going toe to toe with the world, blow for blow, giving it your all. So high you feel numb, so blind you feel dumb. It's like you underwater trying to breathe. Can't think cause your brain don't freeze. You stuck, high as fuck, looking up at these nosy motherfuckers like what? Bitch, what? I'm the same one you told all your secrets and was hugging, kissing and fucking. Looking up like what? Bitches became curses.